Oh!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Playing with Plastic. I'm the Big Cat. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at WT02 Sky Atlas from Wonderful-Trans. This is a transforming figure based on a non-transforming figure by Flame Toys, the Kuro, Kuri, number 4, Optimus Prime. And that is an IDW version of Optimus Prime. Here we have the box, packaging, Sky Atlas, WT02, a nice picture of, or a nice silhouette of Prime. All who serve on this day shall forever be remembered. All who serve on this day shall forever be remembered. Another picture of Prime, and again, all who serve on this day shall... Is that a different... Oh my god, if everything goes according to plan, you will meet in the near future. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Packaging. And yes, the Flame Toys Kuro Kuri figures are very expensive, and they don't transform. I don't have a problem with that. I'm more into the 30 MDLX line because that is more affordable. But I mean, details are fantastic on this Prime. We got 2 reds, one a burgundy crimson kind of, and the rest of the figures done in main Prime red. It's a very nice red. 2 kinds of blues. You got dark blue, dark navy blue, and the regular Prime blue. We also got baby blue highlights, gold highlights. A very good looking figure. Oh, man. And it transforms. Unbelievable. Look at the feet. Some of the best feet on any Prime. Seriously, some of my hiccups on the MDLX line is with like Prime's feet. And it's always a problem in the Masterpiece line is Prime's feet. But these guys are really good. Really good. Look at those red light tail lights with flaps above them. We got real rubber wheels for the tires. More on that later. Really nice. The backpack on him looks really good. You can take it off, and there is some magic happening with this guy. No backpack when you take off his backpack. Look at this. This is some black magic the third-party companies are doing. There we go. The back looks really good without the backpack. We'll get more into articulation later. Here is the light-up feature. And it uses SR521SW batteries or 379 watch batteries. Silver oxide watch batteries. 379 SR521SWs. And the pistols both blasters have a magnet on the tip, and that is what on, off. Yeah, works really well. You just touch the blaster to the chest and it lights up. One blaster can be stored in his backpack. There's a flap, push it down, and try with all your might to stick the blaster in. It does go in. I'm just a dum-dum. There we go. I had it the wrong way. There you go. Just sits in there. Really cool. Very versatile blaster they give you with this Prime. There we go. Just plug it all in. Looks so great. That looks really good. Like it could just pop out. You could grab it in midair and start laying waste to Decepticon scum. Oh yeah. Next up, we're going to get into accessories. Let's put Prime to the side and get into the backpack as I showed earlier. Comes with 2 rocket launchers that can be attached onto his arms onto his forearms. They look pretty good. They do work better in alt mode. So we'll take a look at that coming up. Let's put those to the side. We got two of them. We have a big motherfucking axe. I mean, look, it's bigger than the figure. Came in 3 sections, and you have a clip that you need to attach to stick it into the hands. But it's a badass axe. Also doubles up as a shield. Later on, I will show that. I mean, look, it has like jetpacks on this axe and an exhaust system. Just a badass weapon. It might be one of the most badass Energon axes that any Prime has ever held. There we go. Let's just stand it up, because it does stand up kind of nicely. We get 2 blasters. They extend in the front, in the back, and you have a separate handle so he can hold his blaster with 2 hands if that is what you want to do, or just have him dual wielding the blasters, which is what I prefer. But options are great. The blasters fold in and can be attached to the vehicle mode. We get this piece to make the shield. I will show that coming up. We get 2 claws, die-cast claws, very Wolverine-like, these claws. Look fantastic. Add some heft to the figure, and plug in very clean and nice. Really well done. They also get attached to the alt mode. 2 face sculpts, one damaged, showing some lips, a little bit of lips, and a full lipped version. Me, I do not like my Prime with lips. No lip Prime is how I go. I want a plate over that mouth. Accessories are very well done for this guy. I don't got any real complaints. They give you everything you could ask for. The only thing I would say would be nice is a base. But you know what? They're already giving quite a bit for the price. It's a bit expensive, this figure, I won't lie. But it's like half the price of the Kuro Kuri, or however you say that. And it transforms. And I think it's taller, that's for sure. Alright, let's get this shield on. You have to separate the axe. The yellow parts come off, but they reattach easily. There you go. And just simply connect the dots on each side. And stick it on his arm. There you go. Protect, slash. And I couldn't get the face to come off. I might be doing it wrong. I think it could be stuck in. Here I am trying to show things, little details, and it is just stuck. I don't care. Like I said, I don't want a Prime that has lips. I actually broke a nail trying to get it off, so I gave up. I don't care. Getting into articulation. Up, down. No side to side. No tilt. Well, okay. No tilt, but there is 360 rotation on this head if you like that. Get your exorcist going. We have butterflies in the shoulders. Really well done. It's like a metal skeleton on this bad boy. And you could pop out the shoulders. You got some butterflies on it. Really well done. Full 360. No ratchets on the shoulders, but tight friction joints. There we go. You can move out the muffler. Yeah, he does the T-pose. No problem. Fantastic articulation. And I have to say the build quality, the plastics that they use are in between, like, it's not as good as a fan's toys, I would say, for sure, but it's not like Magic Square softness. It's a nice in between. I see some stress marks here and there, but for the most part, it's good. Double jointed elbow that is hindered by the forearms, but you get also a bicep swivel on that. There we go, bicep swivel, and you get forearm swivel or swivel at the elbow. And the hand, do a full 360 and is fully articulated. Each knuckle can be moved. All right, down to the waist, we have a really cool crunch on him. A swivel at the waist. Look, I'm going to show the crunch. Just got to clip it onto that piece, and it moves his spine up and down. Pretty cool. All the hip skirts move out of the way. Skirts in the front even drop down. All right, the side skirts have some movement. And the flaps move in and out. There is a bit of a gap at his hip area, but you know, nothing crazy. Very hard ratchet on those hip joints. Kicks out to there. I might be doing it wrong. I'm sure you can get a bit more out of it. Thigh swivel. Very tight. And sick double jointed knee. You can see a piston pop out there. Really cool. Really cool. Can almost kick his own ass. Tight and smooth. Yeah, look at that. And toe goes up slightly all the way down. And we have rocker. Articulation, very well done. We got some covers, 2 for the ankles. And like I said, these feet, they're my favorite out of any Prime. Like usually his legs are falling apart. TE01 Transform Element did it pretty good, in my opinion. But this is solid. They don't come apart. Really happy with articulation. And die cast throughout this figure. Tons of, a lot of the joints, the internal skeleton is die cast. All in all, the materials are pretty good. All right, now for some comparisons. I'm just going to wing this, folks. Don't exactly know the name of all these figures, but you will see them. First up, Lime Toys. Another pretty good Prime for the price you pay. If you want to check out that review, I think I did it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Lime Toys Ares. Next up, we have the other Wonderful-Trans figure. Their Drift. Pointy figure. His head hurts to hold and move around. The transformation's not as good as this Prime. The Prime is a better figure. That Drift looks amazing, but the hands just don't work to hold the blades. They messed up on that, and they course corrected with this Sky Atlas Prime. Here is, what is this? This is TE01. This Prime also has really good legs. Not like MP44 where they're like gappy and look like they're coming apart. Really well done. Here's the other, I don't even know what this is. I forget the name of this guy, but that's the worst transformation I've ever had to do in a figure. I like certain things about this IDW Prime. But yeah, Certainly not. I wouldn't have bought this figure. It looks alright like this, but just, man, not a good Transformer. And here is MP44. This is a KO. But look at those knees. Just wonky. If wonky is the right word for that, I don't know. How many gaps? Here is 3 zeros MDLX Optimus Prime. Like I said, man, they just can't do the feet well on Primes. It's crazy. Rodimus from the MDLX line. DS Blaster. Deformation Space Blaster. Deformation Space Starscream. Here is Magic Square Light of Peace Prime. Trailbreaker. MP Trailbreaker. MP Hound. MDLX Megatron. Going backwards. Fans Toys Soundwave. Or Robot Paradise Soundwave. I forget. Here is MP36 Megatron. SS86 Brawn. SS86 Jazz. SS86 Grimlock in Dino mode. The Orb. NECA Ultimate Ed 209. Mafex T800. MP Dinobot. And a McFarlane Megafig. Alright, alt mode. It took me, it wasn't the only thing I was doing, but a couple hours to transform this guy. Not the most smooth, but it is better, I find, than their drift. And what changed my mind at, because I was really kind of defeated after transforming this guy, because one side doesn't really line up. That to me is it could be me, it could be user error, but I was watching a transformation. I think it's Mang Motion. I'm not sure. Oh, and as usual, if you want transformation, go see Amgo or somebody else if he eventually does this figure. But I don't film my transformations. Like I said, what am I going to sit there for 2 hours with a camera? No. Not doing it. It's just transformed. And I couldn't fully transform one side. It was really kind of difficult, but I came back and I transformed it from alt mode back to robot mode, and that made me appreciate it a bit more. Couldn't get the panels to exactly line up, and the video I was watching to do the transformation, neither could they, so I felt good about that. Here we go, the blaster goes onto the rocket launchers. There you go, just fix it up to look like that, and clip it onto the pegs to the side, and there you go, one side. Done. And with the magic of editing, both sides are done. Looking even more badass. And then you take the claws, separate those, and simply attach here. And there. Look at that. It's like his battle mode. That fell off. Magic of editing back on. And these just attach to the front plate of his bumper with friction. But he is ready to kick all kinds of Decepticon ass. I wish it wasn't so hard to get there, but transform him a few times, and I think it'll be easier each and every time. Yeah, really kick-ass alt mode. It sucks because I don't really display any of my Transformers in alt mode, but this is one where I'd be willing to do that. Here he is next to MP Sideswipe for a comparison. The only fig I have in alt mode just for the reviews. Alright, and that is going to do it for our look at Sky Atlas. Wonderful-Trans Sky Atlas, WT02. These things are a mouthful, but this guy kicks all kinds of ass. He is tall. The materials are fairly decent. A couple stress marks here and there, but I had no breakage. Just take your time. Some of the best legs on a Prime, in my opinion. A giant axe that's taller than the figure itself, and a pair of Wolverine claws, a light up feature. He is expensive, but not as expensive on the toy he is based on. Plus, he transforms. It is not a pleasurable transformation by any means, but it is not the worst I have ever done. I'm going to give him an 8.8. At first, I was going to go just a straight up 8, but after retransforming him back to robot mode, I saw that it could be easier. You just got to learn from the transformation, which, sometimes shouldn't be asked of the customer, but is what it is. I love this guy. One of the most badass primes in my collection at the moment, and I highly recommend him. 8.8. Alright, that's also going to do it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you next time. Big Cat out.